I just completed a 38-hour water fast a few days ago, and it's probably been about maybe a year and a half since I've done a water fast. So just wanted to share about the different benefits that I received this time and just different benefits in general that you can get from water fasting in my experience. I came into this water fast not really, actually, it was pretty spontaneous. I had been thinking I want to water fast recently, probably for even like 6 months, because I was having, so rewind real quick, back up, give you a little context. I've been dealing with some digestive issues probably for 20-ish years now, which is a super long time. I can't believe it's been that long. And I've tried a variety of different things. I am a registered nurse, and I've worked in like the hospital. I'm looking at ants right now, being like, I hope these ants don't crawl on me. I've worked in a lot of different settings. I've worked in the hospital setting for about 7 years, and then I've worked in like outpatient alternative settings in different dimensions of like infusions, like vitamin infusions, peptides, things like this. And so I've worked with naturopaths and have learned a variety of different information regarding digestive health and like different treatments, different things you can do. And I've watched people go through all sorts of detoxes or supplements, or even share with me about their journey with chronic digestive issues. And so, I mean, I feel like digestion is a common thing that people have issues with. And so I too have had that experience. So I'm not sharing medical advice either, by the way. I'm just sharing my personal story and what's worked for me. So I have done water fasting throughout the years, and I have found it beneficial for a variety of different reasons. This time specifically, I was having like nausea, kind of like a sour feeling stomach for maybe like a week. We'd gone to like some parties, just get together more or less, Indian food, which I love, which I love it personally, but my digestion does not love Indian food. And so I've just been having an upset stomach, like going to the bathroom too frequently is my issue. I don't lean towards constipation, I lean the other way more often than not. And so it was spontaneous. Again, I said I'd been thinking about doing a water fast, but I didn't really plan it out. And usually I usually do intentionally go into a water fast. Like I try to eat a little bit lighter, no spicy food, do things that are gonna already make my stomach feel a little bit better. So when I'm fasting, I'm not sitting with like really bad nausea because I haven't been eating good. But in this specific occasion, I did come into the fast with a really bad kind of upset stomach, and maybe might not have been the best thing to do, like from a medical perspective. But I follow my intuition and my soul guidance. And so I woke up and was just like, I'm fasting today. Like I wasn't 100% sure, but I was feeling like ate the night before 8 p.m. I woke up upset stomach and didn't want to eat till like 10 or 11. But then when 10 or 11 came around, I was like, I might just water fast. And so I drank a tea, ginger turmeric tea, actually what I have right now, some ginger tea and turmeric for the morning, and then just stuck with water and essential minerals in my water. And I only water fast on days that I'm going to be able to like relax and just be at home for most of the day, reading and sitting a lot, because I don't want to be up trying to do a bunch of things and start feeling lightheaded and sick and like I'm going to vomit. So it was a day that I was just going to be hanging out at home anyways. So I was reading a lot. Actually, The Body Keeps the Score, really good book about, it's from a psychiatrist about somatic healing in the body. Anyway, so I was reading that, and I had tea in the afternoon. I think it was a detox tea, and then in the evening I had a lavender chamomile tea. So when I hit 24 hours, I was honestly feeling so good, feeling really grounded in my body, feeling really light. Like if you haven't water fasted before, it gives you so much energy not to be digesting. And so like mentally, I felt really I felt really clear. It was really easy for me to read, which isn't always the case, I will say. I have water fasted in the past where I just was so obsessed with being hungry that I couldn't like focus, and I was just like kind of laying around and looking at the sky or the ceiling. But this was a really grounded water fast. I did some journaling that night, and then decided I don't really want to break my fast in the evening before going to sleep. So I think I'd rather break it the next day. And I actually slept a lot better than I thought I was going to. I took my magnesium that night. I take it in powder form, so I took like 200 milligrams of magnesium in the evening, and then I woke up, took some more magnesium, drank some more tea, went on a walk, and then I was still feeling like, wow, I feel actually excellent. So within the first 3 hours of my water fast, after those first 3 hours, I didn't have stomach cramping, I didn't have nausea anymore. Like, if you have chronic digestive issues, then you know the feeling of constantly just feeling like your stomach's not right, feeling like something's off, like maybe some light cramping. And it's like I didn't have any of that. So waking up that next day too, feeling really wonderful after having felt that way for like 20 odd hours, I decided to continue with my fast. And I went to about 11, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm ready to eat. I broke it with miso soup. And then maybe like 30 minutes to an hour later, just to make sure it was settling okay, and it totally did, I did some, like a egg with some egg whites, and had like maybe, I don't know, a quarter cup of that or half cup, and then some nuts to just get my body back online. And then a few hours later, I did like a protein shake, like a berry smoothie with a little protein in it, and I went from there. And so now I'm 3 or 4 days out, and my body feels really wonderful. Like, my digestion feels good. I don't feel like I have an upset stomach. I am definitely trying to stick with practices like not eating too late at night, not within 2 hours of going to sleep, trying to give some time between my meals. Like, sometimes I can be a snacker, and I'll even snack when my stomach feels upset. So I've been just focusing on giving like 5 hours between lunch, breakfast, and dinner, just to kind of rest my digestion. And getting up and having tea or water, and doing a lot of, not a lot, but at least trying to do daily miso soup or miso broth, and like kimchi or sauerkraut. And so, yeah, my water fast went really good. And it's also a good way to ground into your body, feel a lot more calm, for the most part, because I'm a little bit fiery sometimes, but I do feel really calm in the present moment. It's starting to rain outside. I'm shielded by some trees above me, but that is my experience with water fasting. If you have water fasted before, leave a comment below if you want about your experience, what your benefits have been. Again, for me, I've tried a lot of different things over many years, and it's been an ongoing journey. It's still something I'm working on. I hope to get to a point where this is behind me and I'm not dealing with this constant digestive issue, but I have found definitely moments where I feel a lot better than others, and I have found water fasting to be something I find myself coming back to from time to time, and definitely just based on an intuitive sense of like when it feels like a good time to water fast, and like sticking with summer months, warmer months. I don't do water fast in the winter, and no specific schedule, and my minimum is about 24 hours that I try to do now, and I haven't done more than 38 hours in a very long time. So that's been my experience with it. So if this has been helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos to come about I've had a lot of different experiences with different things, so some of my different healing experiences, and just trying to hopefully inspire, motivate, like just hopefully give some helpful information about some things that have worked for me. So wherever you're at, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, night, whatever's going on. See you later.